Hey girlies, it's me Jenna82 and I'm here to do a face of the day video. I was tagged by Queenmicka to participate in a palette challenge, I guess you could say. It was a tag that people are doing. Basically you choose one palette and you use it every day and post pictures of your looks on Instagram, YouTube, or both. I have Twitter, but I don't really use it. I guess it's including Twitter also. Just the way to get you to shop your stash and use what you already have. So I decided, it started last week I believe, but I didn't participate last week, but I definitely wanted to for this week, and I did. So I started off with Too Faced, and I used one of their holiday palettes that came in a box like this. And inside, this is the Too Faced Be Merry Be Bright palettes, and it came inside this nice cute little bag like this, and it came with two small palettes. This is the Be Merry palette, and it looks like that. And for my look, I used the Be Bright palette right here. And in this palette, I used Bright Eyes and Sequin. Just those two colors right there. So basically, I prime my eyes with the Take On A Day Wet n Wild primer. Then I prime my lid, or use it as a base, the L'Oreal Hip eyeshadow cream liner, and Teal. This is a discontinued product, and I'm upset because I just used mine for the first time today and it's starting to dry out, and these were great liners, so I'm really sad that they discontinued those. So I just used those two colors, and I used my Her Matte palette. I use this as my brow bone color and that as my transition color, and as you can see, in this palette, like, these two colors get the most use, but I do love this palette. If you don't have the Be Merry palette and the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette, the shade Totally Fetched right there is exactly the same as the color here, Bright Eyes. It's the same exact shadow, they just put a different name on it. So for my brows, I'm always experimenting with different products and different techniques. So lately I've been using the Maybelline Eye Studio in brown, and then to kind of fade it out in the beginning, I use MAC's Brown Skirt, which is a reddish brown. I don't know, I like the way it works for me, so that's why I use that color. For foundation, I primed with the Garnier BB cream in medium deep, which is a little too light for me, but as a primer that doesn't really matter. It works great for me. But if I wanted to wear it alone, I would have to mix a little bit of deep with it, and these are awesome. And for foundation, I use the CoverGirl True Blend foundation in D2 Sun Beige, and this is the new collection of the True Blend foundations. So I don't know, I'm on the fence with that, but I will say it's really hard for me to choose a shade that matches my skin complexion, one single shade by CoverGirl, and this is the closest that this is really pretty much my skin tone. Usually I have to mix two shades. It's either too yellow or too red, so I'm kind of impressed that I finally found a shade in CoverGirl that I can use. Even with the Queen collection, the lightest shade was too dark for me, so that's always a dilemma for me. Like, as far as like the Caucasian color chart, I'm usually the deepest shade most of the times, but for like ethnic color schemes, the lightest shade is too dark for me, so sometimes it can be kind of frustrating. I did a light contour, and for blush I used the e.l.f. blush bronzer duo, and this was the first one, the original one that came out, so I believe it has a different name now, but that's what I used. And for a highlighter, I use the Balm Mary Luminizer that looks like this. And this is the front of the package, I'm sorry. And this is what it looks like. I swatched it out right there. On my lower lash line, before I laid the teal color at the bottom, also I lined it with the LA Colors pencil and Summer Love, and it's just the teal with sparkle, and I swatched it right here. For my lips, if I can find it, you gotta be kidding me, I just had it. Found it. I used the Jordana lip pencil and Rocking Rose, which is right here. And I used the Wet n Wild Matte Lippy in 901B, and it's that color right there. For mascara, I used the Rimmel Sexy Curves right here. And for lashes, I use some lashes I got from my sister, and the Remy lashes in the yellow pack. I believe it was number 63. I threw the package in the trash, so sorry about that. Let's see what else. And I set my face with the Mario Badescu, sorry, which is, it's good for the price. If you want to find an alternative, I usually use my Urban Decay sprays. I usually prep, well, I did prep with the B6 spray, and then I set with both of these, and they're empty, so I just reach for my Mario Badescu spray. And as you know, those sprays are $29 each, so that's about $100 right there to replace those. Unfortunately for me, I do have replacements already, but this is a good alternative. So I notice I am less oily with the Urban Decay though, but they're both good. Yeah, that's about it. If you want to see a tutorial with this look, just let me know. With this palette challenge, instead of using one palette for the whole week, I think I'm gonna kind of tweak it for myself, and I hope that that's okay. And I'm gonna just kind of do it by brand. So what I'm gonna try to do is stick with Too Faced for this week, and next week I'll do another brand using that brand's palette. So if you guys have any request on what brand I should do next, I was thinking even Anastasia or possibly Urban Decay, and I can just go day after day after day with Urban Decay. So yeah, I have so many palettes by Urban Decay. So if I do Urban Decay, I know I'm going to use Vice 1 and 2 and probably Naked 1, 2, and 3. So let me know what you girlies want to see. So I hope that's okay if I kind of tweak the rules a little bit. So Queen Micka, just let me know if that's okay on that. But I think I need to do that to be able to use a lot of the makeup that I have not used at all. A lot of my stuff I have only swatched for videos, but I haven't had the chance to really use it because I'm buying on top of buying, and I'm trying to really work on that. So yeah, just let me know if that's cool, and just let me know what y'all want to see. So this is just the look. I'm a little oily, like I said, because I did use the Mario Badescu, but it could be the foundation. I'm not really sure. I switch up stuff so much, it's hard for me to pinpoint what is doing what, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you did get a better look of this, so I like it. I got a lot of looks and stares today. I don't know if that's necessarily good or bad, but hey, I liked it, so that's all that really matters. So I'll catch you girlies in the next video, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.